My name's Matt Gray. I directed Donnie Darko. It's the story of a boy who may be a kind of science fiction messiah and is saving us from a oppressive alternate universe, or it may be the story of a boy who has severe paranoid schizophrenia and isn't being treated the way he needs to. But you can decide which one you want to go through. It's been an incredibly exciting process. We've used a lot of technology, and as we found out pretty much immediately, technology is actually far less reliable than human beings. We're also working with actors and technicians who are doing more than just what they're used to doing. So designers are also learning tech for their own work, and techs are often performing, and performers are also helping in the design process. So everyone's sort of crossing boundaries that are usually pretty set in stone in other productions, and we're having to do all kinds of things. So you can't just act, you have to act and hold a camera, and you can't just make costumes, you also have to solder wires to make your costumes glow and stuff like that. This is the second show I've directed with this much technology. The first time was a very similar experience with a big cast, which again Donnie Darko has, and sort of big, epic subject matter, which again is what Donnie Darko has. But I guess the thing I always wanted to do with this piece was to take a piece of film and see what happens if you put it on stage, which is a really unique challenge. So often in theater, we spent a lot of time working on the words and the scenes being about the words, and what we found out, especially when we got into the space and started putting it all together, was that this piece was going to be all about how you get from one scene to another scene, which in film you can do very easily because you just cut a piece of film against another one, but it's on stage it's a little trickier.
So you're normally an actor.
Yeah, I've actually never been at the tech table before, but it was really funny because I didn't know where to put my stuff, because I know the actors will put their stuff in the dressing room, but I was wandering around being like, where tech people put their stuff. It was really random. So you're running the light board? Yes.
What's that been like running the light board?
I thought it was going to be really scary, but they have the headset on and they talk you through it. I feel like I'm like in mission control or something, like the whole thing. Oh yeah, stand by, go, red 5, standing by, you know, it's really cool.
I'm Sarah Hutchins. I've been working on Donnie Darko for quite a while. I'm officially ASM sound designer and soundboard op, and it's been really cool working on this show, seeing how everything I've never done before, so it's a great learning experience. And the show is just pretty cool, seeing the tech and the acting just kind of come together in the way that it does.
So you're brand new to the show. What have you been exposed to, and what do you think so far?
About,
There's a lot of stuff going on. It seems very, very hectic.
I am the media designer for Donnie Darko.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay,
what do you do?
One second, I want to make sure this. So I'm the media designer for Donnie Darko. We've got the opportunity to do we had the opportunity to do some really crazy things. We filmed RGBD with a Kinect camera to make Frank the hallucinated bunny that Donnie sees, which is a really cool system where it tracks lasers with infrared cameras, and we turned him into wireframe. So we filmed an actor wearing the mask, and then through that we turned him into all these crazy wire things. What's really great, if you want a piece of advice, if you're ever going to do media design, it's really great to have a wonderful lighting designer, because they make you look, when your effect doesn't look good, they make it look good.
What got you involved in this?
I really wanted the opportunity to work with Justin and Matt. I've had classes with them and I respect them both a lot, and I just got a phone call and I said, I'm totally unqualified for that. I watched the video and I said, I don't understand a darn thing in that. And then they said, do you want to do production media design? I said, I've never done that, so duh, absolutely I'll do it, right on, right? So it's been a crazy, terrifying experience, but I've had the opportunity to work with some wonderful teammates who are way smarter and more talented
Who's this
than
guy?
me.
Who's this guy?
This is Mark.
Hi there. I was the one who built the Watch Out video system. It's gone through a lot of revisions and a lot of different things.
A lot of trial and error.
Absolutely, but we seem to have it running.
Are you excited for the show to finally go up?
Yeah, I'm excited to sleep and eat without moving and maybe have a life.
Maybe.
Yeah.
My name's Michael Fiorenza, and my title was video operator for the show, but really I was an assistant to both Mark and Joey when we were setting up the Watch Out and Isadora media systems. In the past, we've used the Watch Out system, but the new system that we tried to use for this show is called Isadora, which is just a different kind of media performance software. And so we had the opportunity to work in what we called the Clubhouse, which was in Rider Room 179, where months before the show, even before we had the studio space, we were able to start building the hardware systems necessary to run all the media that we were trying to run. And along the way, we ran into countless hardware, kind of walls, as we call them, where either our computers, the performance that we had, we couldn't get enough out of it, or our peripheral devices weren't acting the way we expected them to. And so luckily we had plenty of time before the show started to hash out all the problems and see what it was we were capable of doing.
I'm the prop designer. I did all of the models that we have on stage. We have 2 on stage and 1 that's photographed and projected up above the stage.
She does fantastic work.
He's exaggerating. But yeah, I pull together anything that moves around is sort of under my umbrella, except for the technology. Most of the technology was not me.
Are the models, are they live captured, or do you just have stock footage of them?
Some of them are live captured. For instance, the plane crash is live captured every night. The school that is inside, it's a pop-up inside of a textbook that is dumped in a fish tank every night. That's live. So we have, 14, 15 of those that we've gone through. Will is my best friend. The Cunningham House model, which looks like a picture, was originally going to be live captured, and then during tech we just didn't have the time to get it going correctly. So in the end, we took a decent picture of it and have been using that. The airplane itself, the engine comes off and it crashes every night, and then we reattach the engine. And those are the big events of the play, is these big destructive events. So it makes sense within the narrative that we would be creating and destroying something new every night. And it's a really cool artistic statement. And it's really, it's fun to get back here every night and see everybody working and feel like I'm still part of the show.